We all know loads of people who are excellent at what they do. That's only half the battle.
Relationship building is a really important one.
Being able to talk to people and let them know what you're thinking, listen to what they're thinking.
Working with others and allowing them space to do what they do.
Kindness. Got to be kind. You can be good at your job, but if you're not kind about it, then you won't get hired again.
Communication. It sounds obvious, but communicate. Everything's communication. It doesn't matter how good your idea is. If you can't communicate it, it won't make a difference.
Making connections with people and also listening to people.
You can be learning how best to communicate with people all the time by just listening and taking examples of everyone else you converse with in your life and thinking, oh, they dealt with that problem really well. I'm going to try that. Or, oh, they dealt with that. I'm going to try it that way.
Another transferable skill that is very, very important in storyboarding is being able to take feedback and criticism and to be able to apply it to your work.
Being flexible and kind of being able to kind of let go of stuff and then start again when the rules change almost is kind of one of the things that is kind of asked of you.
Yeah, you definitely have to be adaptable. You might disagree with somebody's insight, but you kind of have to figure out a way to work where you can both be satisfied.
It's a skill to use your imagination. It's valuable to have someone in the room who has access to an imagination and can bring ideas to life with their words.
We work in human stories and human emotion. So you need to be curious about the human form, about the human forms of expression, about the human condition, so that you can then excavate those elements and recreate them for the television screen and for the film screen.
It is about being a human, so if you concentrate on your skills, but also your skills as being a kind, empathetic, lovely human, then that is the thing that's going to really take you places.
There's kind of well-known quote, which is acting is mainly listening, which is absolutely right. I don't want to say people are bad actors, but you can tell when someone is not listening, and it does affect your performance.
You get put in stressful situations sometimes. Sometimes, like, I've directed celebrities and really famous actors, and they're like, okay, we've got 1 hour. We have to get everything with this actor. And you have to be the one person who's going to be like, okay, everyone, we're doing this. You have to lead the room with important people in the room, so you have to be tough.
Learning how to do something quick in the motion with a smile, which is really hard to do. Working in a fast-paced environment, it's so quick and easy to just show that in your body, as opposed to realizing that someone has to look at you and receive that information from you. So say it with a smile on your face, and I guarantee your day will be much happier.
I mean, one of the transferable skills that I have to use a lot as a producer is problem solving. As the producer, most people go, this has happened, what do I do now? But also that problem solving can be about how do you finance your film, how do you get it out into the world.
Often when you're shooting something especially, you're doing things out of sequence, so you have to remember things that you probably haven't actually done yet, but happened earlier in the story. And so you really have to trust and listen to your other creatives, because they will keep that thing running properly and will guide you as to what is required of you at that time. You can't do it alone, so you really have to listen in order to kind of know what's required of you at that time, and hopefully gradually the jigsaw comes together.
A way that young people can develop their transferable skills is to lean into your community. It's easy now with technology to go quite insular and to go quite into yourself, as opposed to working outside of yourself with others. I think that sharing ideas and sharing those joys and delights and fears and consequences and sadnesses with your community is then going to inform your ability to hold that, to then design it in a world or place it in a character, or taking all of that and putting it into a denim jacket or into a coffee mug that you make by hand.
When you're at school and sixth form and everything, at some point you will have to present your ideas, and I think that's a very good skill to have, because it's a communication skill, and being able to bring out your own passion into what you're trying to communicate is very, very important.
Meeting people is really the quickest way to really develop anything, because you're going to learn a skill from this person, and on the next experience you'll learn a skill from this person over here.
University was where I developed a lot of this, because you work with people of all sorts. Some are good, some are not so good. The not so good ones are useful too, because they're teaching you how to work. Not everyone you work with will match your communication style. Working out how to work with people who you don't naturally gel with is incredibly important. You can't always expect to work with your best mates. You've got to work out how to work with anyone.
Don't make it perfect, make it now is a huge one. Someone once said that to me very early in my career. And of course, if you're in the workplace or if you're making a film or a game or whatever it is, of course you want it to be perfect. Of course you want it to be the best thing, but don't get so hung up on that. Just make something to begin with. Start writing, start drawing, start acting, start performing, whatever it is, just begin, and then you can edit it, amend it, append it, delete it, destroy it, try it over and over again.
And the only way to get good at something is by doing more of it. So if you enjoyed it doing it once, give it another go, and you'll always get better.
Try things and see which things are gonna illuminate you. When you're young, you need to play, experiment. Do try lots of different things out, because you might go down that path and think, oh, this whole time I haven't really been feeling it. So you have to feel it.